Hey everyone, so yesterday I got a surprise package from Nike Toronto, and inside that package were these. So these are the Air Max 97 OG Quick Strike in the silver bullet colorway. So first off, a huge thank you goes out to Nike Toronto for hooking me up with these Air Max 97s. Inside the box was also this personalized card that reads, "All aboard, the Nike Air Max 97 Silver Bullet makes its return after 20 years. Swoosh fam at Nike Toronto." These shoes released in Canada yesterday, April 13th, for a Canadian retail price of $215 and a US retail price of $175. The official colorway for this shoe is metallic silver, varsity red, white, and black. Locally, these were available at select Champs, Foot Locker, and the Foot Action store, as well as the Nike Running store in the Eaton Center, as well as select boutiques such as Livestock and Capsule. So first off, this Air Max 97 Silver Bullet colorway is widely considered as one of the pillars of the Air Max line, along with the OG white-red Air Max 1s, the infrared 90s, and the neon 95s. These four shoes are widely considered as the top 4 Air Max models, as well as the top colorways of the respective models. These were designed by Christian Tresser, and they debuted back in 1997, which was 20 years ago. The design behind these Air Max 97 is said to be inspired by the Japanese high-speed bullet trains. Back when this released, this was widely considered a very futuristic design. So as you can tell, this side panel on both sides of the shoe are made up of these different layers of leather, 3M, and mesh. In different tones of white and gray, we can see that how these curved lines right here gives us a very dynamic and aggressive looking silhouette. As I mentioned earlier, there is 3M on this upper, which gives it that reflective property when there's flash hitting the shoe. So this can be found on these top 3 lines right here, which make its way around the side of the shoe and around the toe box before making its way back to the back heel. There's also 3M found along the tongue running up and around this logo right here. The tongue is made up of this gray mesh material that is quite soft to the touch, and the laces on these are your standard rope style lace done in the metallic silver colorway. The back of the tongue as well as the interior liner of this shoe is done in black. And taking a look at the back heel, there is this pull tab done in a combination of black, varsity red, and metallic silver text that reads Air Max. Aside from that, there's also a varsity red swoosh found right here on both the lateral as well as the medial side, along with a Nike swoosh on this tongue pull tab on the top right here. Another point of significance for the Air Max 97 is that it's the very first shoe in the Air Max line that featured this full-length one-piece air bubble. So historically, what we found was that there was an air bubble in the heel and an air bubble in the forefoot. But for this shoe, this features the full-length Air Max bubble that starts from the forefoot, makes its way down the length of the shoe, and ends on the back heel. Sandwiched between the upper and the air bubble is this white foam material that features a Nike swoosh on the back. I do have to say though that this foam portion is painted on, and it's quite obvious for some pairs. So for certain pairs that I looked at, you can really see the brush strokes and it's not quite as even as it should be. Flipping the shoe to the bottom, we have your classic Air Max 97 outsole that's done in a combination of white with hits of varsity red and black rubber. The insoles on these 97 are completely removable, and they are done completely in black, and they feature this metallic silver Nike swoosh that's found on the heel. In terms of sizing, based on opinions that I've been reading online, most people are saying that these run small, so they've been going up a half size. But for me personally, I tried on my true Air Max size, which is a 10.5, and this is what I wear for most Nike shoes like the Flyknit Racer, the Roshe, the Air Max 1, Air Max 90. All of these across the board, I usually wear 10.5. These ones are no exception to me either, so this one I also got in a 10.5, and I'd say they fit perfectly fine for me, but there is an area of concern right here in this toe box, so it is a little bit narrow. So if you do have wider feet, then I would suggest going a half size up, or even if you just like a looser fit, then I would recommend going up a half size. But for me, again, I stuck with my normal true Nike size, and I personally had 0 issues with it. From a quality or build standpoint, this is where the shoe is kind of lacking. So as I mentioned earlier in my review, there is visible paint strokes that's found on this midsole area, and along with this, there's also some slight glue stains that's found along the upper, as well as some fraying on the actual laces of this shoe. Overall though, it's not something I'd say it's hugely concerning, but just something that I noticed taking a closer look at this shoe in person. now I'll show you guys how these Air Max 97 Silver Bullets look on feet. That wraps up my review of the Air Max 97 OG Quick Strike in the Silver Bullet colorway. Be sure to leave a comment down below to let me know if you guys managed to grab a pair of these yourselves and if you share the same opinion about the quality and build of this shoe. Definitely hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and be sure to give me a follow on my Instagram as well at SGO8. Until next time, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.